route isn't always clear, guys. Okay? I've been feeling this burden on my chest to get back speaking to just like the peers around us, right? And it's been super blurry in my walk personally, right? Like I got done playing Division I baseball, right? Had the opportunity to pitch with the Yankees independent team right after, and there's the decision that gets made where you're going to throw in the towel for baseball and go all in on something else, right? And then there's the decision once you go all in on, the real world, they say, right, where you have a choice to either, genuinely, like, to call it what it is, go get a 9-to-5, go get a corporate job, figure it out, make your way in that, or you can jump in and try and take a risk on creating your own, right? And a lot of people choose to go the corporate way. It's safer, right? And it's honestly respectable. And as well, they underlyingly know that they want to start their own someday, right? But they're waiting on the perfect time or enough money saved or the perfect time to jump into real estate when, the market's up or the market's down, right? When it's a buyer's market, right? But guys, the path isn't just clear, right? Like there's going to be hurdles, there's going to be bumps, there's going to be hills, right? A lot of people relate the journey to climbing a mountain, right? Like we got back from Colombia like 2 months ago now, but I'm just being lazy. But I got my phone stolen out there, so I'm literally on my laptop while driving to go take some meetings at this coffee shop. And again, I just been feeling like it's on my chest to just like let people in on the journey, dog, and like let people in on the fact that this shit is like hard. You know what I'm saying? Like we have to show up daily. Like I chose the entrepreneurial route, right? And started, a marketing agency, and that transitioned into a sales agency, and then now it's transitioned into more of like a systems consulting firm, right? Where we have team members, we have a whole outbound division, and we've really built it into a real business, right? And that shit is not easy, right? Like I was up till 1 o'clock last night working on SOPs, working on our systems internally so our team can come on and continue to have success, right? So our clients can have success, right? And there's months where like the business revenue goes up, the business revenue goes down, right? But you have to, I was talking with my buddy about this yesterday, you have to find that middle balance where you not only can continue to chip away daily, even when you're fucking down to your low, right? And even when you're up high, like off PR months, right? When you're riding that high, you have to stay on that level playing field because that continues to compound and the snowball effect actually takes place. And then that's when your trajectory actually just starts to go like this, right? And then you're compounding at such a high rate, doing your daily actions that, as months goes on, as years go on, you're so much further ahead, right? But I couldn't have told you that I'd be right here 6 months ago, a year ago, right? Like the path's not clear. There is no perfect time to jump in, genuinely. And I want you guys to, as well, like we have to break our limiting beliefs, right? Like I'll talk to even my parents. Like I love my parents. They're successful, right? I've seen them be on top of the world, to having nothing, to being back on top of the world, right? And all glory to God for everything, success, life, being healthy, right? Whole 9 yards, right? But you as well have to know what internal beliefs are actually blocking you back from reaching your goals, right? And I have to face them, like you have to face them daily, right? There's certain paradigms, there's certain, like even getting out of bed and going to the gym this morning, right? And then once I get to the gym, it's okay, am I going to actually go to Valhalla? Am I going to cross the gates, right? Am I going to die in the gym today? Or am I just take a light, like it's leg day, I can keep it light, hit the sauna, get a little better. Or I can actually go in there and like try and fucking kill myself and get better and break that paradigm and push myself to that next level, right? And genuinely, you have to break through to that other paradigm where you're willing to push yourself to the next level. Genuinely. And then once you break through to that next level, right? That's where the clarity actually comes in, where it's like, okay, now I can see the next step in front of me, right? They talk about that in the Bible, right? the idea is that you have so much faith in God that you can walk blindly and know that your feet land on sturdy ground, right? And you have to have that same faith, not only in yourself, right, but in what you're feeling called to go do, right? I have a lot of buddies that are like, yeah, I want to start my own thing, right? But they have a job, they don't know where to find time to do it. And like, you have to take that leap of faith. There is no perfect time. The path's not clear, right? But it gets clearer as you walk along it, and you can start to see your outplay, right? But if you're looking at, we like to use Valhalla for reference, right? We like the Vikings. We like the show, like that era of life. Like, it's just, you're there to conquest, right? Which is, I feel like, the modern day times that we lose at our innate nature is to actually conquest and conquer things, right? Now, when it comes to it, right, we call it like, if you're a Viking, right, and you're about to go to war, you're at camp, right, you probably came off the boats, right, and Valhalla's on the other side, right, and you got to row to Valhalla, right, you got to fight to get there, right, and so, like, we like to at least say, like, man, we're rowing right now, we're on the way, right, like, we're fighting, like, we're in the gym, like, we're rowing, right, we haven't hit the gates yet, we haven't hit Valhalla, we haven't died yet, right, and Odin hasn't led us to the table, but we're rowing, right, and I'll be so honest, a lot of people don't even know what the boats look like. In like that reference, right? Like, you don't know what the boats look like. Like, you don't know what actually doing the hard thing and taking that leap of faith actually looks like, or like that little push to the next level, right? Which is why, like, I'm so glad I was an athlete, because that instilled so much into me. Like, I had to make my own lane when it came to me playing Division I baseball, right? And finding success there, right? But there was such, like, I had so many mental paradigms I had to break. I had so many physical paradigms I had to break, right, to actually get there, right? But people don't see the nights when I left that first school I went to, the D2 in South Carolina, went to the junior college, and it's 2 a.m. and I'm at our indoor facility doing dry reps, right? Like, putting in extra work, just trying to figure it out and, like, actually find that unlock and that switch to get to the next level, right? And it's the same thing that has to occur in life, right? You have to chip away at where you want to go daily, right? That way the compound effect can actually take place, right? Even if it's just reading a book, right? Just chip away at it daily, right? Whether that's early in the morning or at night before you go to bed. Chip away at it instead of scrolling on your phone and watching content. Even if it's, like, okay, I have an idea, but I don't know what to do, and you start getting on YouTube and watching videos like this, or finding inspiration and actually diving into new business models, right? Like, just chip away daily at everything that you know is on your plate, and it'll genuinely start to, like, compound in your favor, guys. All right? Outside of that, just know that I'm going to be dropping more on YouTube and really get maybe a little personal brand aspect going here. And just really giving, like, knowledge back, because I've been so blessed and fortunate to have access to some really high-level info in this space of marketing, right? I had no marketing skills or sales skills before I jumped into entrepreneurship. I've built them along the way, and I genuinely want to show other people how to do the same. I think it's all of our life's purpose to give back what we know to others and serve others as much as we can, right? I want to help more business owners get rich. I want to help more people find financial freedom. And as well, I want to help the youth as much as I can with this sports marketing kind of nonprofit I've built, right? Just giving back. Giving back is the name of the game, and then everything else will come back tenfold. So you guys stay on motion, and remember, the path isn't clear. Make your own path, and actually, do what it takes to push yourself to the next level and find that purpose that actually drives you guys to wake up in the morning and, do what you need to go do, and continue to have success. And, DM me if you guys ever have any questions or want to chat, need help, need guidance, or any info that I drop on this channel that I'm going to be rolling out, right? If you guys ever want it, just reach out to me. It's just Darius York on IG. Very simple. All right? Motion.